Have you ever seen a peacock? Like in real life, have you seen a peacock? It is a strange bird. It's like a flamboyant turkey, roughly in size. It's a big bird. And they have these beautiful plumage of flowers, which, mind you, only the males have. Just big, big fans of flowers. I live in Southern California. Peacocks apparently are native. They're everywhere, especially if you go up into the hills. You'll see peacocks. And if you think about it evolutionarily, that's a really dumb animal. I'm not here to critique anything, but think about it honestly. All right, so you're in the wild where things want to eat you. So, so you evolve to have the biggest, heaviest flower, literally plumage, attached to your body, which makes you easier to see and you're brighter. So not only are you an easier to see target, but you're also less likely to be able to get away. And somehow that just kept being the case. That's the gene that got passed. Male peacocks, huge, colorful, beautiful flowers. Love that for you. Evolutionarily speaking, it's a bad idea. But because it's illogical evolutionarily, it actually highlights one of the concepts that Rory Sutherland is trying to describe in his book Alchemy. And he speaks about the peacock directly. That's not an advantage by any means. However, it does signal to the mates that I'm safe, that I'm well fed, and that I am ready to reproduce. And that's the entire point. The peacock with the beautiful plumage is more likely to get a mate than one whose plumage is raggedy or torn. Because the signaling is happening in nature, and the result is reproductive access. Isn't that interesting? Sutherland draws the point that not every efficiency is helpful when it comes to terms of selection. Sometimes you gotta flex. Sometimes showing that you are having success or wealth is actually a great way to demonstrate that your product is working or valuable. And that's part of human nature. And ask yourself this question just honestly. Would you rather go to a gym where there's 2 or 3 people and things look ran down? Or would you rather go to the gym where it looks like it's packed all the time, there's really nice stuff? I'm willing to bet, honestly, you're gonna go to the gym with the really nice things. Because it signals that success is there. And we innately connect success to value. Whether or not that be actually true, if we see someone being successful, we assume that that person is capable or deserving of that success. And that's signaling. The next part that he talks about is this 3.10, is the odd phenomenon of the hunter and the tribe. Now, if you think about back in our old history, back when humans were hunter-gatherers, someone would have to go out, kill the animal, bring it back, and then the entire tribe would eat it. And there was a benefit to the generosity of giving your kill away to others. If you're giving away food, you probably have better relations within the tribe. People are less threatened by you because they're going to want to eat off of your work. You're more secure. And that generosity has fostered the development and perpetuation of the tribe, thus making more people, and more people makes it more safe. Conversely, any hunter could go in, even with a hunting party, make the kill, eat the food by himself, and what would the opposite have been? You wouldn't have any friends, so you wouldn't have any allies to continue hunting with. Your tribe would be smaller, which means it's less protected. And people are going to be jealous. It might undermine you. And thus, he highlights this need for what he calls necessary waste, which is something that you wouldn't expect to hear as one part to the other. necessary waste. That sounds dumb. But what you are doing by intentionally building in some form of waste on a spreadsheet, you are creating something that is of more value. Now, shameless personal plug here. We have valued money to a very high degree. And at the ultimate sacrifice for money, we have undermined the other values that we have. Community, honesty, trust. Community, in a lot of ways. I think I said that already. But we undermine those things in the pursuit of the dollar. And what Sutherland is saying, you know what? Waste the dollar. Go to your gym, get everybody a tumbler for joining. A tumbler, like what you put your coffee in. And that's actually a great idea. Is by marketing your gym on a tumbler, you know that wherever that person takes the tumbler, you're getting free advertising. And you've now established something of a long-term relationship with this person because they are now repping your gear. You've given them a gift. And as we are humans, that rule of reciprocity is very strong. If you give someone a gift, you are signaling to them that you want to establish the relationship. And once they accept that gift, they have established that relationship. And it is very, very subtle. And sometimes that's something to be aware of when accepting gifts from people. Inherently, as humans, if you receive a gift, you are highly likely to want to reciprocate. So companies will send people things, just little things, hoping to do business with them. And by and large, it works. So, keep that in mind. You may need to instill some form of waste in order to establish commitment, curiosity, long-term relationships, or free advertising. Something to think about. There are more things that we can think about and brainstorm in the days to come. You can reach us at enochmarketing.com. We're available. We have more ideas and more things to share with you. We have all of our digital marketing platforms, which are tiered specifically to anyone at any point in their business. And Gym Recon is going to be releasing next week. I'm very excited about Gym Recon. Again, it is not the same thing as like a Wodify or a Sugar Wad or Two Brain or whatever. It's more on the end of how you work at the business. Marketing, messaging, ad spend, accounting. It is your gym growth indicator. And we built it that way so that you can have your CRMs to work in the business and you can have our product to work on the business. So that you're not surprised in the middle of the year when a bunch of people drop. You will have been anticipating their drops using our technology. And that's why we built it. We want you to be successful. And with that, I'm Colin Charles. This is Enoch Marketing, and we will talk to you next time.